Hi, this is Claudia saying hello to you this evening from Health Foods by Claudia in Toledo, Ohio. And I'm here with my wonderful guest, Nikita Austen. She's a national educator for Nutraceutical, which is a wonderful company. They have many great brands and we're very proud to carry them. And today we're going to be talking about the importance of probiotics and how beneficial they are to human health. In fact, it's one of my favorite conversations. We have been encouraging people for years to embrace probiotics. Make sure you're taking good quality, which of course is Solaray. We're going to talk about Solaray probiotics today. And they're so important for human health. So Nikita, I'm so happy to have you here.
Thank you guys. I'm excited. I'm like, let's go.
Well,
it's our first one.
Yeah,
so let's do this.
So,
see what comes from it.
So, where do we want to start?
Okay, so I think I like to start with understanding why probiotics are important.
Yes.
But also understanding how do they get through the body, right? I think that's one of the most important things with probiotics in specific. So for me personally, I think probiotics honestly are my favorite vitamin. And here's a fun analogy as to why I think so. If we say our body is 70% water, right, give or take, and we need to drink water every single day to replenish that, well, did you know that our body is 10 times more bacteria than it is human cells? So in that case,
pretty
if you
amazing,
think about
isn't it?
I mean, we're literally molded together. We're walking bacteria.
Yes.
So if I'm 10 times more bacteria than human cells, then I need to replenish that bacteria every single day.
Good bacteria.
Right? Good bacteria. Yes, let's clarify that one.
Yes, because there's millions of bacteria in our body. Not all of them are the good guys.
Exactly.
Yes.
We want to replenish that good bacteria every single day.
Yes.
So for me, if somebody says, hey, I want to take vitamins, where do I start? What do you think is most important? I personally think that a probiotic is hands down perfect for everybody. It's a great thing for you to take every day if you want to. And like I said, it's in our nose, it's in our eyes, it's in our gut. Everything our body is made of is bacteria.
Yes.
So that's why personally, just to start with, I think it's so important for us and why I would recommend it for anybody, at any stage in life.
And something that we remind our customers is that in this culture, because so many people were not nursed going back to the 60s or whatever it was. They were raised on soy formulas. Right there, the flora, the good flora, started diminishing.
Completely.
And then, of course, we have the American diet with all the sugar and the stuff in it. So probiotics are very, very powerful for human health.
Well, that's the thing, too. I mean, when we talk about bacteria, we look at our diet, right? Diet we know is the biggest thing that sort of changed our health in negative ways because we haven't had a good diet moving forward. Fast food has come into place. Easy food has come into play. We used to be so grounded and so connected to fermented food, right? And fermented foods are where we got so much of our bacteria.
Yes.
Even though today we might try to add kimchi and things like that, which are awesome, and they're definitely going to be beneficial, we still need more than that, right?
Yes, and I absolutely agree with that. Yes, and we see a lot of customers that are eating fermented foods every day, but it just doesn't seem to be enough for a lot of people that have grown up in this culture. So
completely, because even past our diet, now we have environmental changes, right? Things that are shifting us that we cannot avoid.
Yes.
So we do need more of a boost when it comes to that. So that's why I think taking a capsule, and in this case, would be ideal because you can pack way more bacteria into a capsule than we could necessarily in kimchi or yogurt, which again, still great things, but we do need a little bit more of a kick.
Absolutely.
And we can get that in a lot of our supplements that we take as well.
Yes.
So with that being said, I'll kind of explain to you as well, when you're looking at probiotics, especially in capsule format, what kind of capsule do you want? If we think about vitamins, we've got a ton of vitamins in the store, right? We've got B vitamins, multivitamins. All of those have their own time as far as how long does it take to break down, right? A B vitamin, we like them to dissolve in the mouth. That's really where they get active a lot of the time, like B12, things like that.
Right.
A multivitamin, we hope that they break apart in 30 minutes because we're looking for that energy. We want that boost from the multivitamin. But a probiotic is so different. In fact, it takes 60 minutes from consumption to actually get to the small intestine. That is the regulated amount of time that it takes as a minimum, actually, of 60 minutes. So with that being said, I always tell people, well, if we know that a multi breaks down in 30 minutes, I can't necessarily use the same capsule that I have in a multivitamin and use that in a probiotic and just expect that capsule to know to make its way down and not break apart early. So
and I just want to say, because we really educate our customers, it's a long distance.
Oh yeah.
That digestive tract can be 26 on an average 26 to 30 feet. In an average
Right.
adult, that's a long way to get the probiotics deep into the bowel. Which
Way
is,
more than it looks. It's not just this
Yeah.
easy. You know, we think, oh, it might just kind of fall through. And it's
Right.
like, actually, there's so much going on.
Yes.
It does. It takes time. And our stomach has one thing that the rest of our body really doesn't. It has all that acidity, right?
Yes.
Which is sitting there, which is a good thing. That's protecting us from food poisoning, from a lot of things. But if a capsule hits that acidity, it might actually burst open.
Mhm.
And if the capsule bursts open in the stomach and not in the intestine, which is right below it,
Right.
then we're not getting what we're looking for,
Right.
right? In this case, the bacteria, the good bacteria. So with that being said, we're like, okay, it takes 60 minutes from consumption to get there. We need a capsule, again, that's going to be protected
Mhm.
through there. There's actually a word that you can look for, and that word is enteric. If you see something, a probiotic labeled enteric, that word actually guarantees that probiotic is going to last that minimum of 60 minutes
Yes.
from consumption.
Yes.
So no matter if it says enteric coating, enteric shield, it's enteric that is that key word that says, okay, this capsule is designed to be strong enough to get through the stomach and
Right.
actually only open up in the intestine,
Right.
right? And
Which is
that's
really important.
exactly, that's
Yes.
where you want it to be. I mean, we tell customers all the time, 70% or more, maybe even, of your immune system is in your gut.
Absolutely.
So if we think, okay, that's where our immune system is, well, we need to actually get the probiotics there to really boost the immune system.
Yes.
Right?
Which is also why it's important for people to change their diet and clean it
Mhm.
up and get rid of the junk, because the immune system is all in there.
Exactly.
Yes.
And without the immune system, or with the immune system that's not working properly,
Yes.
I mean, there's a whole nother video for that of problems that will arise from
Right.
a poor immune system, right?
Right.
So we really do need to make sure that is, that again, that the bacteria is getting there, because that's where we need the boost for the immune
Yes.
system here.
Right.
So I mentioned the word enteric, right? Which again guarantees that it will get there. And in this case, one of the probiotics we're going to highlight today is the Solare microbiome probiotics.
Yes.
Right? And the cool thing about Solare is the microbiome collection, every single one that they have, they've got a woman's, a men's, a 50 plus, a weight
Got a
formula,
couple
an
here.
urgent. Yeah, you can
Yeah.
kind of see here, they have their cute different colors for each different one. Each one of these will be enteric. So no matter which one you pick, if you pick the woman's, you pick the urgent, you pick the colon, they're all going to be enteric.
Yep.
So it's nice to know off the bat, okay, these are going to get where I want them to. But then what's cool is their formulations are going to change based on what you need.
Right.
So in the woman's, right, we have things that are going to be good for vaginal health, for urinary tract support, for everyone's favorite, hormones, right?
Yeah.
We hear that word and we light up as women. We're like, wait, you can balance that? I'm like, yes. With probiotics, we can actually make that a little better.
A little bit. Yes.
Right?
They can help. Yes.
It can certainly help boost and help your hormones. So we've got that for men's. We've got prostate support, right? Energy support, colon. That's a big one. A lot of people come in for probiotics because they can't go to the restroom. They might feel backed up. You might feel bloated.
Yeah.
Your colon has a lot of issues. So we've got a great formulation for that. Another big one is the weight formula as well. And the weight formula helps a lot with your appetite. So kind of supporting your appetite, balancing your blood sugar, right? So every single formulation has different strains that are designed to help you with kind of whatever your needs may be at the time, right? And so with this case, like I said, the enteric is going to make it all the way through. It's going to get to the intestine, and only in the intestine is it where it's going to open up.
Right.
So it opens up in the intestine, and those probiotics will take flight and they will colonize throughout the intestine there as well.
Yes. And I'll tell you, since we've been, I don't know how, these are relatively new products for the company.
Yeah, I think about 2 years, I
And
would say at this point.
Since we've brought them in, we've had tremendous feedback on this
good.
whole line.
Good.
And I truly believe it's because of the delivery system. That's why it makes a big
It's
difference.
huge. I mean, like I said, if it hits the stomach and it opens up there, I mean, you're not getting what you're paying for.
Right.
And there are certain strains that survive better.
Yeah,
right?
and some people need
Yeah.
more up,
There's
but
no other
most people
reasons.
really need the
Absolutely.
decolonization.
Yeah,
So.
and when you get it through there, I mean, you should feel a difference.
Mhm.
And I think that's why people end up coming back, because they actually take it and they can feel the difference.
They do.
They're
They
not
do feel
waiting
the
the whole
difference.
month to feel the difference. They can usually feel it instantly,
Right.
which is pretty awesome as well from that.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, very
so,
cool.
Yeah, thank you so much. I mean, any other questions or?
Well,
I mean, there's so many. Like I said, we could
there's-
talk all day. I want to
yeah.
keep it to anything that you might have
You
in
know,
mind.
I just think it's important to remind everyone that we are generations deficient of the good flora.
Absolutely.
And I think it's just so important for people to get down to the basics of what we can do to help our own health, and
Mhm.
especially in modern times.
Oh, completely, yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, I appreciate that you're here, and
Yeah, thank you.
thank you. And
I'm
we'll
from
do another-
Arizona, so
Yeah.
we'll do some more soon,
Yeah, we'll do
hopefully.
some
Yeah,
more,
absolutely.
and thank you for tuning in, and oh, I'm supposed to ask everybody please to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Yeah,
Apparently
like it.
I keep forgetting to
Don't
say
worry,
that.
it's the
Everybody's
millennial. It's what you have me for. So millennials will tell you, like our videos, subscribe below, all that fun stuff. And yeah, and come check us out because we can answer all the questions that you guys need here, right?
Yeah,
you come in
very
the store,
cool.
you can talk to us as long as you need. And we'll really be able to kind of break down what concerns or what issues you might be having and which one would be best for you as well.
And we're happy to guide.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
thanks for doing such a
thank
great
you so
job.
much.
You're out
Appreciate it.
educating the
So
nation. I
Trying
appreciate
to,
it.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Very nice.
Appreciate it. Thanks
Thank
so
you.
much. All
Thank
right.
you.
Thank you.
Many blessings, everybody.